The signal came at night. Captain Maya Lin jolted awake as her room flashed red. The emergency alert system never activated for drills. Captain to command center. Now. The voice from her wall speaker was tight with stress. Maya grabbed her uniform and ran. The metal floor of Station Horizon felt cold against her bare feet. She passed other officers rushing through narrow corridors, their faces tense. The command center doors slid open. 20 people hunched over screens, their faces lit by blue light. General Ward stood at the main console, his knuckles white. "What happened?" Maya asked. Ward pointed to the main screen. "Signal from deep space. Not human." Maya stared at the pulsing pattern. "First contact?" "Yes. And they asked for us by name?" The room went silent. Maya felt her heart pound against her ribs. "They know Earth exists. They know we're here." Ward's voice cracked. "And they want our warriors." The signal repeated on screen. Strange symbols translated into simple words. "Send your heroes. Prove your worth." Within hours, world leaders gathered in emergency meetings. The signal had reached every major military base on Earth. There was no hiding, no denying the message. 3 days later, Maya stood in a massive hangar as soldiers and scientists filed past her. Each person wore the same gray uniform with a new patch, Earth Defense Initiative. Captain Lin. A man with tired eyes handed her a tablet. "Your crew list. You leave in 6 hours." Maya scanned the names. Soldiers from 5 continents, scientists with breakthrough research, strategists who had never lost a battle simulation. "Why me?" she asked. "Your combat record, your tactical scores." The man looked away. "And you have nothing to lose." Maya flinched. The accident that killed her family 2 years ago wasn't in her personnel file, but everyone knew. The ship waited on the launch pad. The Defiance, built in secret over the past decade for deep space exploration, now repurposed for first contact. Maya walked through its corridors, checking systems and meeting crew. Everyone moved with nervous energy, checking weapons and supplies twice. "Captain on deck." Someone called as she entered the bridge. 20 faces turned to her. Young, scared, trying to look brave. "The aliens want Earth's heroes," Maya said. "I don't know why they chose us. I don't know what we'll find out there. But we represent 7 billion people now." Warning lights flashed as launch preparations began. The ship hummed with power. "If this is a trap, we'll fight. If it's a test, we'll pass it. If it's something else," Maya paused, "we adapt." The countdown started. Maya strapped into the command chair as engines roared to life. "Launch in 10 seconds, the computer announced. Maya gripped her armrests. The crew braced themselves. 5, 4, 3. Through the view screen, Maya watched Earth grow smaller. 2, 1. The Defiance shot into space, carrying humanity's best into the unknown. As stars streaked past, Maya's tablet blinked with a new message. The alien signal had changed. The new words made her blood freeze. "Subjects en route. Prepare the trials." The Defiance dropped out of light speed with a violent shudder. Warning alarms blared as crew members grabbed onto anything bolted down. Maya's head slammed against her seat. "Status report," she ordered, tasting blood in her mouth. "Unknown space station ahead," the navigator said. "Massive. Not on any charts." Through the main viewport, a structure appeared. It stretched for miles, a metal ring with 12 massive docking bays. Ships of various designs hovered nearby, some sleek and crystalline, others bulky and armored. "We're being pulled in," the pilot shouted. The controls sparked under his hands. "Tractor beam. Can't break free." Maya hit the ship-wide com. "Battle stations. Arm all weapons. Prepare for hostile contact." The Defiance slid into an empty docking bay. Metal clamps locked onto the hull with heavy thuds that echoed through the ship. "Atmosphere detected outside," said the science officer. Breathable. A message flashed on all screens. Exit your vessel. Unarmed. Comply or forfeit. Maya grabbed a small blade and hid it in her boot. 5-person team with me. Everyone else, be ready to fight or fly. The airlock hissed open. Maya led her team down the ramp onto a polished floor that reflected the harsh white lights above. The dock was empty, except for a single figure waiting for them. It stood 7 feet tall, with pale blue skin stretched over a thin frame. Its eyes were black and wide-set. Earth representatives, it said in perfect English. I am Proctor Zex. Welcome to the Galactic Crucible. Maya stepped forward. Why did you bring us here? To compete. To prove your species' worth. Zex gestured to a door that slid open in the wall. The other contestants await. They followed Zex through sterile corridors. Through windows, they saw training areas where alien beings practiced combat moves. Some wielded energy weapons. Others fought with bare hands that moved too fast to track. These are your quarters, Zex said, stopping at a door marked with Earth's symbol. Rest. The first trial begins in 6 hours. Inside, they found basic sleeping pods and a table with strange food. A screen on the wall showed a tournament bracket with 12 symbols. Earth's was at the bottom. This is wrong, said Rodriguez, the team's combat specialist. We're not gladiators. We need to contact home, said Chun, the communications expert. She tried her device. All signals blocked? Maya studied the screen. Look at these symbols. Each represents a planet. We're being pitted against other worlds. A new alien entered without knocking. 4 arms, reptilian skin, eyes that blinked sideways. I am Krell, from Voros Prime, it said. You should know the truth. The losers of each round are eliminated, not just from the tournament. What do you mean? Maya asked. My world lost last cycle. I am the only Vorosian left. The winners take everything from the losers. Resources, technology. Krell's voice dropped. Planets. Alarms blared. Red lights flashed in the corridor. First trial commencing, announced a mechanical voice. Earth versus Centauri. Combat arena. Immediate attendance required. Maya looked at her team's shocked faces. We fight. We win. We find a way out. As they marched toward the arena, Maya saw the viewing stands filled with aliens watching hungrily. In the center, a massive 4-armed warrior waited, its skin covered in metal plates, eyes fixed on the humans. Begin, said Proctor Zex's voice. The Centauri warrior charged. The Centauri warrior moved faster than seemed possible for its size. Maya shouted orders as her team scattered across the metal floor of the arena. Rodriguez, left flank. Chun, find cover. The warrior swung a massive arm. Rodriguez ducked, but not fast enough. The blow caught his shoulder and sent him flying into the wall. The crowd roared. Maya pulled the blade from her boot. Distracted. Circle formation. The remaining team members spread out. The Centauri turned, unsure which human to attack first. Maya saw her chance and darted forward, slashing at the back of its knee joint. Black fluid sprayed from the wound. The creature howled and spun. One of its arms caught Maya in the chest. Pain exploded through her ribs as she hit the ground hard. Her vision blurred. Captain! Chun shouted. The Centauri loomed over Maya, its 4 arms raised for a killing blow. Then Rodriguez was there, firing a stolen energy weapon. Blue bolts hit the creature's face. It staggered back, screeching. Working together, the humans attacked from all sides. The Centauri couldn't track them all. Maya drove her blade into a gap in its armor. The creature fell. Earth advances, announced Proctor Zex. The alien crowd buzzed with surprise. Back in their quarters, Maya winced as the medic wrapped her ribs. How's Rodriguez? Broken collarbone. He'll live. The medic looked grim. But he can't fight tomorrow. Maya nodded. 1 down. 4 more trials to go. She looked at the tournament bracket. Earth had advanced, but at what cost? That night, Maya couldn't sleep. The station hummed around her. She slipped out of her pod and found Chun sitting by the window, staring at the stars. "We need to know what we're really fighting for," Chun said. Maya nodded. "Help me hack into their systems." They worked through the night, Chun bypassing security while Maya kept watch. Finally, Chun gasped. "I found something. Look at these brain scans." The screen showed images of alien brains. All showed the same pattern. Areas lighting up, then going dark. Empty. "These are from previous competitors," Chun whispered. After they lost, a new file appeared. Video footage from past tournaments. Maya watched in horror as defeated aliens were strapped to tables. Machines lowered over their heads. Their bodies convulsed, then went still. "They're not just taking planets," Maya said. "They're harvesting fear, feeding on it." The door slid open. Krell stood there, eyes darting nervously. "You should not be accessing those files," the alien said. Maya reached for her blade, but Krell raised all four hands. "I want to help. There are others like me, survivors, slaves. Why would you help us?" Chun asked. "Because the harvesters have never faced humans before. Your fear is different, powerful. It might be enough to." Alarms blared. The lights in their quarters turned red, then green. A sweet smell filled the air. "Gas!" Maya shouted. "Cover your..." Too late. Chun collapsed first. Maya felt her legs give way. As darkness closed in, she saw Proctor's X enter the room. "Interesting," the alien said, leaning over her. "Your species resists so beautifully. The fear you generate will feed us for centuries." Maya's last thought before unconsciousness took her was simple. They didn't want heroes. They wanted food. Maya woke strapped to a cold metal table. Her head pounded. Bright lights blinded her. She pulled against the restraints, but they held tight. "The human is awake," said a voice she didn't recognize. A face appeared above her. Not Proctor's X. This alien had gray skin and 6 eyes arranged in a circle. It wore a white coat covered in dark stains. "Your fear response is fascinating," it said. "So complex. So rich." Maya spotted medical tools on a tray nearby. Sharp metal instruments, needles, tubes. She fought harder against the restraints. "Where is my team?" she demanded. "Being prepared like you." The alien picked up a device that hummed with energy. "This will stimulate your fear center. We need to measure your output." The device lowered toward Maya's head. She twisted away, but couldn't escape. Cold metal touched her temple. Pain shot through her skull. Images flashed in her mind. Her family dying. Earth burning. Her crew screaming. Every fear she ever had, all at once. Maya screamed until her throat was raw. The alien watched, its 6 eyes blinking in sequence. "Excellent," it said, making notes. "Now for the next level." The door burst open. Krell rushed in, followed by 2 other aliens Maya didn't recognize. Krell struck the gray alien with a metal pipe. It crumpled to the floor. "Quickly," Krell said, freeing Maya from the restraints. "The others are getting your team." Maya's legs buckled when she stood. Krell caught her. "What did they do to me?" "Fear extraction. A taste test." Krell handed her a weapon. "The real harvest comes later." They moved through dim corridors. Alarm lights flashed, but no sound came. "I disabled the audio alerts," Krell explained. "But we don't have much time." They reached a junction, where Chun waited with Rodriguez and the rest of the team. Everyone looked pale, haunted. "The harvesters feed on fear," Maya told them. "That's what this tournament is for. Finding the species with the most potent fear. How do we fight that?" Rodriguez asked, holding his injured arm. Maya thought of the images forced into her mind. They used our fears against us. What if we use them against the harvesters? They reached a control room. Bodies of gray aliens lay on the floor. Krell's rebels stood guard. This controls the station's neural network, Krell said. The harvesters connect to feed. Chan sat at the console. I can access their system now. Upload everything, Maya ordered. Horror movies, war footage, our darkest nightmares. They've never experienced human fear directly, Krell said. Only harvested it from victims. Chun's fingers flew across the controls. Uploading now. The lights flickered. Screens around them filled with images. Ancient monsters, war zones, natural disasters, horror film scenes. It's working, Chun said. The system is accepting the data. A scream echoed through the station. Not human. High-pitched and alien. That's Proctor's X, Krell said. More screams followed. The station shuddered. Warning lights flashed everywhere. What's happening? Rodriguez asked. The harvesters are experiencing fear for the first time, Maya said. They can't handle it. The floor beneath them trembled. A massive boom shook the walls. The station's breaking apart, Chun shouted. We need to get to the ship. Maya grabbed a station map from the console. This way to the docking bay. As they ran, Maya saw harvesters writhing on the floor, their bodies convulsing as human nightmares flooded their minds. They reached a viewport and stopped cold. Outside, the massive ring of the station was cracking. Ships fled in all directions. And in the center, something was forming. A dark swirl of energy, growing larger by the second. What is that? Shun whispered. Fear made real, Krell said. You've weaponized it. Now it's taken physical form. The darkness pulsed, reaching tendrils toward the fleeing ships. Run, Maya ordered. Now. The corridor ahead collapsed in a shower of sparks and twisted metal. Maya pulled Chun back just in time. Find another way. She shouted over the station's groaning structure. Everyone on board, Maya ordered. What is that thing? Rodriguez asked. Your human nightmares were too powerful. Maya looked at the scanner. Set course for Earth. Maximum speed. On the long-range scanner, a thin tendril of darkness stretched out from the vortex, following them. Now we need to find a way to kill it.